He's a taskmaster. He'll sit and make sure that you've got the right harmonies. This guy, they're all geniuses. Kevin, Phil, and Bob, they're all geniuses. He knows.
I don't think I have a 20 on it. Go ahead.
Bob has got this mind. He's got all the arrangements in his head. He knows where the harmonies should be. So when we start singing, especially me, if I'm flat, if I'm off, he'll say, well, no, wait a minute. Let's get this thing right.
Say the right way.
And he's very patient, and he's a good mentor, and he'll tell you what you need to know. Same thing with Phil if he's trying to show me something on guitar. But for me, it's like a dream come true, because I'm playing music of my heroes, the Beatles, and I'm playing music with my heroes, because all three of these guys in their own right are fabulous singers, fabulous musicians, and great. All three of them, I think, are brilliant. Just not only in music, but in their other, professions, because I know what they do, and they're amazing. So for me, it's
stop.
I can
don't
stop
get that
now.
much money.
So for me, it's like this has been a magic carpet ride, really.
Picture yourself in a boat on a river with tangerine trees and marmalade sky. Somebody calls you, you answer quite slowly. A girl with kaleidoscope eyes. Cellophane flowers on the road green, towering over your head. Look for the girl with the sun in her eyes, she's gone. The sea in the sky went down. The sea in the sky went down. The sea in the sky went down. I followed her down to a boat by a river where rocking horse people eat marshmallow pie. Everyone smiles as you drift past the flowers that grow so incredibly high. Newspaper taxis appear on the shore, waiting to take you away. Climb in the back with your head in the clouds and you're gone. The sea in the sky went down. The sea in the sky went down. The sea in the sky went down. I followed her down to a train by a station with plasticine porters with looking glass ties. Suddenly someone is there at the turnstile, the girl with kaleidoscope eyes. The sea in the sky went down. 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 The sea in the sky went down.
I've been involved with Bob for the last 15 years, on and off, with classic rock projects. All through these years, there'd be kind of loose chat about, hey, maybe someday we'll have a Beatles tribute band, and there's chat about all kinds of things. Maybe we'll have an acoustic trio, maybe we'll do this and that. But somehow the idea of a Beatles project kind of resonated. And where everything else faded away, that kind of stuck and grew. And so we started talking about it a lot. And you know, we were missing one member. We needed someone else. And hopefully be someone like us who grew up loving the Beatles, was obsessed with the Beatles, knew all their songs, memorized their parts, just had a deep appreciation for the Beatles like we did. And fellow Fran Hart that Bob and Kevin grew up with in Burlington.
Who came up with the name?
I, for one, thought he would be the perfect addition to round this out. He's a Beatles lover. He listens to them close. He can talk endlessly about all aspects of the Beatles. And we knew he would work out really good. And he has. Fran's been a tremendous asset to this band.
What differentiates yourselves from other Beatles cover bands?
Bob would say the vocals. It's all about the vocals.
Yeah, I'd say the vocals, but you know, we all have really good musicianship. I mean, there's a lot of good bands out there.
I think that 4EverFab is much more authentic in terms of the sound, the Beatles sound, and I think we strive more to get the vocals right, to get them as close to the original as we can, to get the sounds, the guitars, all of the stuff sounding as close to the original as we can. And I don't think there's a lot of other bands, certainly not in this area, that can say that.
Well, I've listened to a number of the other Beatles cover bands, and while a lot of them are very good, what I really like about 4EverFab is we have this kind of collective vigilance to not stop. It's just we just keep trying to refine the process of, you know, doing the Beatles more justice, and so we're constantly doing our homework at home, trying to hear, you know, how did he make that sound? You know, what position did he play that part in? What's that note of that harmony that just makes it ring so nice right there? And we're always searching the Beatles songs and their catalog for the things that made them sound the way they did. I mean, I know I'm not telling you anything when I say they had a very special sound as a whole and ornamentally too. So we're always striving to find out what that is, and we're open to each other's criticism.
Have you talked to any of the others?
You know, we work so much that it's really tough for us to get out to see other bands. As a matter of fact, Phil and Kevin have another band, and you know, when I finally get a night off to be with my family, they're playing, and they'll say, "Hey, well, come down and see us." And you know, we work so much. I'd like to spend that evening with my family, so I don't get to go out and see those guys. So it's really tough to go out and see other bands unless you're exposed, unless you're in a situation where the band is like not more than 5 feet or around the corner or at the restaurant you happen to be eating at, you know. Right. So it's really tough. There are a lot of bands I'd love to get out to see for two reasons. One, just what the competition's like. Obviously, anybody's like that, but there's an enjoyment that I like to hear other people, you know, see how, you know, they portray what they feel the Beatles should sound like. So.
Have you ever met the Beatles or been to any of, well, Paul McCartney's concerts or anything like that? I don't even think Ringo is doing anything right now.
Yeah, he still tours with his all-star band. I haven't seen Ringo. I've seen Paul 3 times, up in Toronto and in Worcester and Boston, but never got a chance to meet him. That would be awesome. Yeah,
Kevin's seen him, our bass player's seen him.
I did see McCartney twice, and it was a religious experience for me. Of course, I play bass. Of course. And I saw Ringo once at Mohegan Sun, I think it was. And that was great. He was fun. And he had a great band with him. So yeah, unfortunately I never saw George. Yeah, nor did I see John, but it's too bad they're not with us anymore.
I need somebody help, not just anybody help. You know I need